Hello everyone, in this lesson we are going to create our Node Hello World. In the previous lesson we tested Node by running some commands inside of it. Now let's add those commands in a file. Notice that I am using the Atom code editor in this course. You can use it as well or use another one you prefer. The code editor is not necessary for the course. Let's start by creating a new JavaScript file and let's print a message here, the hello world message. And let's save this file like hello.js. Then let's open the terminal here, and then we can run node hello.js and it will execute the code in this JavaScript file. As you can see, it printed the hello world message. However, in a real app, we want the server to send the message back to the client and not only printing them in the console. Like here, it is only printing the console, and this Node engine will be run on the server side. Remember that. So basically to print hello world in the server, and that's not what you want. You want to send the hello world back to the client. So let's do this here. The first thing we need to do is using an HTTP package. So I'm going to create an HTTP variable, which will basically be an HTTP package. The require function here simply import a package defined in another JavaScript file. So this HTTP package is built within Node, so we don't need to install anything here. It will always find the HTTP package. And this require here is similar to if you have programmed Java before, it's similar to importing a package in Java, or if you use C++, it's similar to including a different source code to your project. Now that we have the HTTP, we can call http.createServer, and here, after creating the server, we are going to make it listen to a given port, for example 8080, and we need to add a callback here. This callback will execute the response from the server to the client. So for example, let's add a server callback, and then we need to implement the server callback function. So I'm going to create a function here, server callback. This function will have two parameters: the request received from the client and the response we to send back. And what we need to do is writing the hello world message in the response. So first we need to write the head of the message. This is necessary for the HTTP protocol. So the two parameters here, the first one is the code of the message. 200 is the default code for an OK message, something that is being sent back to the client. And then we need to add some information about what is the type of the message. In our case, the message is simply a plain text, so we add text/plain here. And finally, we call res.end and add the hello world message. And that's it. The server will be created with a callback. This callback will be called every time it receives a request from the client, and it will send back to the client a response with a plain text with the message hello world. Now let's open the terminal here again, and let's start the server again. And then let's open the browser again, and then it is showing the hello world message here. So it's working. Now suppose we want to start Node with an extra parameter. How can I access it in the code? For example, suppose we want to start the hello script with a different parameter like a name or something else. In order to access it in the script, it is actually fairly easy. The only thing we need to add is process.argv. So for example, let's suppose instead of hello world, we're printing hello and the name. So this is argv2 because argv0 is the node binary itself, and argv1 is the name of your script, for example hello.js. So argv2 is the following parameter, and we can add argv3 and 4 and so on and so forth if you need more parameters. Now let's call it again with node hello.js Zenva, and after running it, let's refresh the page here, and here we have hello Zenva. It's working. And that's it for this lesson. In the next one, I'm going to explain the node main loop, which is important to know in order to understand how Node.js works asynchronously.